Yo, what's up? Smokey, and I'm back today again with some... This burns me. I'm a massive Assassin's Creed fan, and obviously this is a free DLC that came out with AC Mirage. I really thought they were going back to form. Guess what? Ubisoft disappointed again. I didn't think I'd come here because it was a free game, but anyway, this is like... I was trying to get a video to like sort of review this DLC that they added. Anyway, let me just show you some of it. I've been trying to get a video up on this, but AC Mirage DLC, let's go. This is the only interesting time, I guess. Yeah, I feel like the DLC is starting to get interesting right at this point. That's why I'm gonna put this on now. This is what difficulty I'm on, the Ultimate Assassin. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is definitely... What the hell? It is so bright. Oh my. As you can see there, I was pretty excited. I was pretty excited to get into the Mirage DLC. I put it up to the Ultimate Assassin, the new abilities that they brought out. As they did say, Assassin's Creed Bordeaux came out with some new stuff and new tech that they said was going to be great. So I believed them. You know why I believed them? But because look, Shadows and Ubisoft lately, they've been a shit show for games, right? They've been a shit show for games. But AC Mirage was sort of a return to form for Assassin's Creed. So I thought, fuck, they hit that out of the park. I 100%ed the original content. And then they said they were going to give a free DLC. So I just thought, by the way the game went, maybe this would be as good. And let me just show you some of the story.
Astrologer, you are early, and I am busy with other... Let me correct myself. You, person, are on time.
Where is my father?
Where is my father? I could ask the same of you.
What are you blathering on about?
Yeah. So as you can see there, the story, I don't have any problems with the story. I think the story was good for Basim, but if anyone played Valhalla and you saw the ending to Valhalla, right? If you saw the ending to this Valhalla game and all the stuff you do with Basim in the Animus, for this DLC to come and say we're going to fix all the stuff that wasn't answered, nothing has been answered in the AC Mirage game at all. In Assassin's Creed Mirage, nothing has been answered about the whole there was multiple hours I spent trying to sort that shit out and try to think about why Basim is even in the Assassin's Creed world, how he was controlling the Animus at the end of it. And then we come back to this and then they say we're going to release I think they said 6 hours. Let me just get that checked. As you can see here, this is the Assassin's Creed page, and this is what they're saying. Smoother parkour and mobility improvements, mission replay with Animus sequences, customizable experience, which I did do all of these things. I did the Ultimate Assassin mode. I didn't check out the mission replay. Smoother parkour, I could say yes, it's still not the greatest thing. Expand feature and fixes. Okay, new level 3 upgrade for each tool. Okay, that's another thing not really needed when you've upgraded fully in the game, as you're pretty powerful. Basim is a pretty powerful assassin, probably the most powerful assassin, especially with that new tech where you can jump in. But there was just not enough game on this. Like, look, I'm going to show you like what I felt like after I finished it yesterday, Arvo, when I just jumped on, I started that mission that I just showed you before, and then this was the end of it. Damn, yeah, I didn't expect that. Alright, let's go. Looking like a real assassin, but that's how we're going with the hoodie.
Well, did you find him? A mere echo of the man I once knew. Time has wrought its changes. Yet, my heart remains thankful.
I do not understand.
Yeah, it's a tough.
I have faced my past, Derwish. Few get that chance.
He had dementia, just say that.
Now, I must look toward the future.
And we let him legit just walk into the desert.
Man I am
If you think
to
about it, I
become.
was like, yeah, that was deep. I actually was like, oh, that's kind of sad. But he legit saw that his father had a problem, and then he started walking into the desert. He didn't even know where he was, and he just sort of just let him do that, and it was sort of like, well, he's gonna be a burden, right? That's deep. Now we just kill more enemies. We'll just find more enemies. I don't even know who the enemy is. If we just killed him. Anyway, let's have a look at the map now. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. I promise you, isn't this bigger than the whole... Look, this game didn't have a big map. Can I go back to the original map? No. As you can see here, I'm still praising the game. I still think, oh yeah, that was just a mission now, like, who are we gonna kill next? But as you can see, I'm about to be very, very disappointed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the game originally only had like 3 places, and it was smaller than this. Like this looks huge. But maybe it's all desert. This looks like all desert. I don't know if there's another city or town.
Guide me, Enkidu.
How do I find the quest? Oh wait. That's it, it's done. Well, and that's the game. That was the fucking game. I really, like, I was sitting there thinking, oh shit, you know, I just got on, I did one little mission. That, like, let me go through the story, let me go through the story in my head to make sure that it wasn't what I thought it was, like an hour or 2 hours max. Not even, like, if I wasn't on the ultimate assassin mode, this would have gone just straight away. And however long the cutscenes would have happened, that's how long, it would have been not much longer than that. So, I don't know. It is free, but I can't say that because you have to purchase the game. So if anyone's looking, or if anyone even has the game and you're thinking of re-downloading it, I will say to you right now, the map, the area looks bigger than the original map of the game. It looks like a mad area to explore, but there is absolutely nothing to do, and you only have to kill one boss. Basically, you chase around this one robber, you go to a jail, and then you kill a boss. And the boss isn't a boss fight. It's just a more matter of you go into a cutscene and you have to, you know, talk to him, and then he kills him in the cutscene. Let's just be honest here. So there was actually nothing in this that really made me want to play it more. I wanted to check out the new free jump and the new, what's it called? They added a new Ultimate Assassin mode. I wanted to try all this stuff, but I think the only way you could possibly enjoy this is if you play the whole story again and then just add this into it. But for Assassin's Creed fans and people that are wondering if this does anything to Basim's story and the Animus, no. This game will sit in the history books as something that just was pointless at the end of the day, and then it sort of makes Valhalla pointless too, because of how Basim was so involved at the end with the Animus and the world was ending, and he was about to find the keys. And then they just put it back to this with the same old story. Oh, I got to find my dad, and I couldn't find. It's just like, it's just getting old with this PlayStation stuff, don't you think? A little bit? Like, it's just getting old. Anyway. Oh, well, it's not PlayStation stuff, Ubisoft stuff. I put them in the same boat because they all do the same things. These big money companies, AAA developers, And yeah, I thought Bordeaux, AC Mirage, I thought they returned to form. I thought this was the better game of Shadows, and this DLC was a very big disappointment. Not to say this game isn't good, it's still great. I 100%ed it on PlayStation. I platinumed it, yeah, so I don't think it's a bad game. I just think that it was real weird and off-putting when I went on this as a DLC thinking it was going to be 6 hours, like they said. They add this massive map, but it felt like the story... Look, the story content was very good for how short it was, but it was just not enough content to be a DLC added on. So I wouldn't recommend purchasing this game because you think there's extra content for a DLC. No, this is a very short game, and the DLC is even shorter because of that. And one thing I want to say, because Assassin's Creed Shadow, the story was boring. The original story was boring and long, but Ubisoft Bordeaux team came in and they made AC Mirage and they made the DLC for Shadows. Now, if you thought that you didn't like the AC Shadows original story, DLC does a lot better for that game. The DLC is so much more interesting than the original story, so I do recommend playing that DLC, but this DLC was a disappointment for AC Mirage, which just came out. So, yeah. Anyway, I just had to get my thoughts out on this, man. I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. I play them all. I don't care about the hate on the new one. It wasn't even that warranted, to be honest, bro. Like, I do agree that the story was boring and the DLC was very good, whereas this one, the story was very good, and then the DLC was a bit of a... The story is good in the DLC, but it's just not enough to be a fucking DLC. That's my opinion on it. Anyway, Smokey out. Like and subscribe if you like this type of shit. I'll be doing more reviews. I was supposed to review this, but... yeah, it took an hour. So I don't even want to get to... This is my review of it. Thanks. Anyway, like and subscribe. Have a good one.